I ran on 1.5. You can do it better. Thank you guys.
Woo! Welcome home, Aden! Welcome home!
Come on, son. Good job. Happy start, man. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Looks like you brought the rain.
This is my son.
That's
Also.
okay. We
Take a
need the
picture
rain.
with him. Take a picture. Check this out.
Take you home safe.
All right. Yeah, my son.
What's your name? Oscar. Oscar? Aden, nice to meet you, man.
Give a special announcement to the crowd. Rise is hosting a Rise Gala on the 28th the next 2 weeks. And we do have a survey. We are handing out community awards to people of the best impact for the year. And Aden Thao is on our Hmong Idol list. So he's one of the nominees on the list. I believe there's 4 or 5 of them. But if you're looking to vote for Aden Thao as the Hmong Idol of the Year for the Rise Gala, please go onto the Rise Inc. page on Facebook, and the link is available at the home page. And go onto the survey and vote for Aden Thao. That's who you're gonna vote for. Coming up next, we finished our guest speaker session. I would like to give the honor and give the floor to who we've all been waiting for. Can everybody please give a warm round of applause to Aden Thao. Aden Thao.
Hey guys, I would like to thank you guys for coming out tonight. And I didn't really plan a speech because I just landed back home in Fresno not too long ago, and thankfully Rise was able to come pick me up at the Fresno airport. First, can I get, if they're still here, could I get Moa's 3 daughters, Lovely, Yana, and Yuna, to come up here and join me on the stage? And can I get my little cousins, Edie and Molly, up here as well? If they're still around.
You're coming, Aden! Get out as fast as you go.
These 3 girls here are Moa's daughters, and like he mentioned earlier, they are some of my biggest fans, and I think they are my biggest fans. Even when we're racing here back at home, they're always at the track, they're always supporting me, and I'd like to thank them very much for coming out. I'd like to keep this speech nice and short. I know it is a little chilly out here, and I don't want the girls to be standing up here for too long. And man, it's a cold night tonight. When we were in Thailand the other day, it's like 95 degrees, super hot and super humid. And coming back home, it's so cold, and I'm not used to this weather. But I would like to thank everyone that came out. Especially a lot of the guest speakers. Saying all these kind words and really supporting me and stuff like that. Racing is something that I really love doing, and seeing a lot of you guys, and we were just at RMF before I went out, and that was a very, very good inspiration for me before we went out to Thailand. And seeing a lot of your guys' faces and seeing a lot of your guys' support just really makes me want to do what I love to do even more. And as much as I love racing, like a lot of people have mentioned tonight, I love influencing, and I love seeing others grow as well. We all know Sunisa Lee, and she's actually one of my biggest idols as well. It's weird to say that when we're the same age, but you know, I still look up to her. And even though both of us, we have done so much, I still look up to her as my idol as well. And I would like to thank my parents for everything they have done for me. Going out there and traveling with me, and you know, really supporting me in what I do is everything I could ever ask for. Without them, I wouldn't be up here, I wouldn't be who I am today, and I wouldn't be able to accomplish anything that I have accomplished. And I'm not a parent yet, but I would like to you know, say a few words and share a little story with that as well. As I get older, I'm 18 right now, you know, I start to realize how hard life is as well. And you know, for you parents out there, you know, me going out and greeting and meeting a lot of people, you know, people my age, people older than me, there's still people that's older than me, and you know, they still look up to me, and they still wish they could do whatever they have dreamed of as a kid. But you know, going out there and talking to all these people, they always tell me like, hey, I had big dreams like you as well, but I could never accomplish because of, you know, whatever it is, if it's financial stuff, or they just couldn't get the support like how I get. And you know, that really makes me sad, because I see a lot of talent in many people, not just the younger generation, but you know, people of all age groups. And I know they have the capability of doing things that they wish they have done before. And it just really makes me sad that they are not able to get that support like they wish they could. And for all you parents here tonight, I really want you guys to support your child, and no matter what it is, it doesn't have to be racing, or it doesn't have to be anything involved with sports. If they come up to you one day and they ask you, hey, can I try this, or can we do something like that, my word is, you know, give them a chance and support them at your fullest. You know, seeing my mom and dad support me so much is really all I could ever ask for. And you know, a lot of it makes me sad sometimes as well. Going out to the track, you know, my dad will always give me food, and you know, being someone my age, if you give me food, I'm gonna eat the food, you know. But you know, I start to realize that, you know, sometimes I look at my dad, he's giving me all this food, all this drinks and all this stuff like that, and I look at him and he's never eating with me, he's never, you know, drinking or anything as well. And you know, one day I asked my dad, I'm like, hey, how come you're not eating with us? And he's like, well, you know, son, money's tight right now, and I'm just giving whatever I have left for you. And you know, I really thought about that, and that really made me sad for me, and realizing how much my parents have sacrificed just to keep me going to where I am right now. It just really makes me thank my parents, you know, so much for what they have done. And like I tell everyone, we just got back from Thailand, and we did take the win over there. We did take the championship, and you know, going out there, it was super stressful, because when my dad first posted the results on Facebook, man, there was thousands of shares. You know, my account was blowing up. The Cali Shine Racing account was just blowing up, and you know, I was getting all these messages on Instagram, on Facebook, or whatever it is, and all these people congratulating me and telling me good luck and stuff like that. And that really warms my heart to see that, you know, there's all these people out there supporting me as well. And that's all I have for tonight. Before I end this, I would like to thank all of my sponsors and all of the guest speakers that came up here as well. First, I would like to thank Vorapong. Vorapong was the team that I was representing, and that was the team that I was on out in Thailand. And you know, he put me on a great bike, and he had a great team, and you know, his bike was the one that put me on the podium. So he's the one that I have to thank for, you know, very much. Second of all, I'd like to thank Pae Beverage for being one of my title sponsors for Thailand. And it was, when I first met them, it was a little hesitant because when I went to go talk to I believe Andrew and Jet, I had a little conversation with them and stuff like that. And you know, at first they were a little afraid to give me a sponsorship because Pae, it is an alcohol business as well. And since I'm not the age of 21, they were a little hesitant of giving me a sponsorship, but they told me not to think of it like that. They told me to think of it as a sponsorship to help you grow and for funds for Thailand. So I would like to thank Pae as well. I would like to thank Hue Medical Group, Dr. Paul and all the staffs over there. You guys are really great people and stuff, and we live really close, and we're really close as family. I would like to thank Greg Spears. He's one of my title sponsors for this year's racing, and practically what he does is that he gives me a lot of free parts, and he sponsors a lot of racing parts for me as well. I would like to thank Bobby Lou from Motor Rev Suspension out of Las Vegas. He's the main guy that's always working on my bike, and he's always the one dialing my bike, getting the suspension to where it needs to be, and pretty much making the bike perfect for me. I would like to thank Halo, and I would like to thank Tubo's Track Days, Sergio. They are a track day provider. They're the ones that go out to the tracks, and they're the ones that allow people to come out to the track, and they're always supporting people to come out and ride at the track. Riding at the track is a lot safer than riding here on the street. Here on the street, there's a lot of ways you could get hurt on the street, you know, whatever that is, by motorcycle accidents. So they're always encouraging people to ride safely at the track. I would like to thank Sport Bike Track Gear, Max Van and Brian Vanderbrook. They're another sponsor of mine, and they're out of Michigan. I'd like to thank Michelle Vang, Marina Gang, Sean King, Twin Cities Farm, Mike Welch, Sang Moa, he is also another Hmong motorcycle rider, Steve Herr, Darren and Jessica, they're out of Tennessee, Creative Results, Yang Vang, and Luca Molly. I'd like to give a special thanks to Chu Manotua, he's sitting right here, and Alex Cha, Dr. Tula Tua, and I'd like to thank everyone once again for coming out and supporting me for my homecoming. Thank you guys.